Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, in France, when people who have a friendly relationship with each other depart, they do not say goodbye, they say au revoir. Because au revoir of course does not mean goodbye, it means see you later. So with that guys, I bring you this 2023 Goodluck Jonathan speaks on contesting next presidential election. So that's the headline. 2023 Goodluck Jonathan speaks on contesting next presidential election. So now let's see now if we're about to see the comeback of GEJ. Former President Goodluck Jonathan has distanced himself from reports claiming that he was under pressure to contest the 2023 presidential election. Jonathan said he was not under pressure to contest, rather he was focused on promoting peace and sustainable democracy across the African continent. He stated this in a statement issued by his media aide, Ikechukwu Eze. The statement reads, "There was nothing like that. The former president has not made any comment nor spoken to anyone on the coming elections. He is busy concentrating on his foundation, the Goodluck Jonathan Foundation, and its work of promoting peace, sustainable democracy, and youth empowerment in Africa." If you check online, you will discover that a story with a similar headline had been published in the past by a few shady online sources. The last time this same story circulated online was before the 2019 presidential election. It has now come up again. The good thing is that Nigerians already know that this is fake. That is why Nigerian newspapers and serious online news media will not publish such falsehood. So now this is the position that's been put to the Goodluck Jonathan team, because of course if his aide is making this public statement, then you can be sure that this statement has been signed off by Goodluck Jonathan himself. So now they've come out in the public space to deny this as fake news, but then of course you have to question if it is really fake news. So if they are saying that this is just some shady online source that is doing this, then really why would somebody of the lofty position of Goodluck Jonathan feel the need to issue a public statement on an article published in some obscure online publication that nobody will probably read or very few people will believe? So if they are going to be countering every shady thing that has been published online by vague and spurious and shaky online sources, then they will forever issuing statements in the public space. They will be issuing statements in the public space every day if they are going to toe this line of denying what might or might not be fake news. So really, my understanding or my reading of what is going on here is that these people are actually testing the waters. Now that news might or might not have been published online. They might or might not be behind that online publication, but whatever it is, that news was clearly published somewhere to then give them that window of opportunity to deny it. But then of course that denial then recalls that Goodluck Jonathan name in the Nigerian consciousness. So then the Nigerian consciousness will then look at Goodluck Jonathan again and weigh him against what the country is going through at the moment, and then come to the conclusion whether they feel that they were better off under Goodluck Jonathan or under this Malam Buhari regime that we're experiencing now. So this is really what this now statement by Goodluck Jonathan's media aide is exciting in the Nigerian mind. So what purpose does this serve? The presidency is coming back to the southern parts of the country in 2023. So that much we know. Now, the southern parts of the country do not have that many marquee names to contest for that space. So if you are looking Tinubu, if you are looking Fayemi, if you are looking Fashola, then you are really then running out of spaces. You are starting to struggle then for names to come up with. But then of course if you look at Tinubu and if you look at Fayemi and you look at Fashola, they are one and the same, because Fayemi and Fashola are effectively under the Tinubu camp. So all of that collective is all Tinubu to all intents and purposes. So that's just really a singular choice. So even the vice president of Nigeria, Oshibanjo, if you look at him as well, is still Tinubu, because these are all Tinubu's boys. These are people that Tinubu brought through, and these are people that have a loyalty to him, and these are people also, when push comes to shove, will give way to Tinubu. So effectively what you have within the southern space is Tinubu and Tinubu alone. So now what this public statement by this spokesperson for Goodluck Jonathan does is to flash that Goodluck Jonathan name up again within the Nigerian space, so that the Nigerians can now have had 4 years to review and revisit Goodluck Jonathan and what he did good and what he did bad. If they are then able to then come to a conclusion on him, he then becomes a possibility for that space too. So that denial by this spokesperson of Goodluck Jonathan is not really a denial. It is really raising their hands up and saying, I am still here, oh, I am still here, oh. So this is an I am still here, oh, for 2023. That is my own reading of it. What is yours? Conversations in the comment section. Goodluck Jonathan has resurfaced. Will you have him for 2023, or would you have Tinubu? What are the choices really between the two of them is really the question. One has been accused of corruption, and the other one carries money around in bullion vans. So this is really where the choice is within the Nigerian space. So still no way out. Come tell me what your thoughts are about all this in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me what your choice is. Goodluck Jonathan or Tinubu. A straight fight between the two of them. Take your pick now. Come, let's have a conversation about all this in the comment section. So I'll leave you here. Join in the comment section. But here, I say peace.